Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning out there. Good morning. Good morning. This is Spirit Journey, and today is Sunday. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. I was up now for some minutes, and I actually just came out the shower. I'm all dressed, but yeah. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Yes, 6 a.m. Ah, I feel very relaxed and everything. And yes, I enjoy this time of day, looking out the window, looking at the beautiful lights. Yes, good morning. Good morning, viewer. It's always so nice this time of day. Yeah, I'm actually awaiting a message from somebody. Supposed to meet with someone later on today. And there seem to be some communication difficulties. So I just hope everything's okay. Um, But yeah, so I got dressed early, took my shower and got dressed. So if the meeting falls through, well, then I'll just go do something else today. So either way. Yeah, and today in New York City, this is New York City, we're having the marathon. Yes, we're having the New York City Marathon. Yeah, and I go to the park almost every day, Central Park. The race is international, the New York City Marathon. People from all over the world, and I go to the park almost every day. And yeah, a lot of people from all over. And I was there when they were setting up the path, like the finishing line. And yeah, I pretended like yeah, I had my doggies with me. I had Lily the Havanese on my left arm, the stroller, I'm pushing with my right arm, and then my little boy, Lavender, he's walking quickly by my side. I said, hey, let's pretend we're doing a run. And it was like maybe 100 yards to the finishing line. And so I start running with them, just like a low, real slow run. Because again, I have her in my arms. I just wanted to just see what it would feel like, you know, approaching the finish line. And when you get close to it, they have these low like these monitor screens. It's real long on both opposite sides. It had a pretty blue color, light blue, and it had writing on it. And it's like, wow! And you feel the glory, yeah. I say glory. It hypes you up, and so I continued running. I said, wow, what it must feel like being a true runner. And you're about to cross this finish line. You have these lights on you, and then there's screens also, live screens, so you can see it. People can see you approaching and everything. I said, wow. Yeah, I'm not a runner. Yeah, I don't like exerting myself, but I just wanted to get like a little run. I probably was running maybe like a like a um, take what's that like less than 1 mile an hour. Yeah, it was like wow, but it felt the lights on. It just felt wonderful. Yeah, I had my little doggies with me. I said, yeah, let's play around. And yeah, I was out there early in the morning. Yeah, very early. Yeah, it was still dark outside. Beautiful. I had a great time. Yeah, and I walked around. Kept on going. Yeah, like the actual finishing line itself is blocked. They had like they're still setting it up, that area where I guess the actual finishing line. But you can get go approach it, you know, you don't see a physical line, at least not now. I mean, not yesterday. And then it veers off to the left, and then, you know, the pathway, and you have to go around that apparatus where the cameras would be and all that. But it was wonderful. It was wonderful. Yeah, I just wanted to get that out the way. So anyhow, yeah, what do I want to talk about? Um, yeah, I want to talk about veterans. I'm a veteran. And the social media. I think they're all kind of tied in. It's a system. And a lot of systems are, you know, overlap, I should say, overlap each other. And you know, the social media now, freedom of speech. That is our constitutional right. Freedom of speech, you know, freedom of the press. And it seems like now the freedom to speak, and I talk about hate speech, you know, I love life, and I care about people. I care about all people. I care about humanity. That is important. So what's happening now? We have some people who don't believe that other people should have rights, the rights to speak, the right to think even, it seems. It's like you're being held hostage. You better comply or else, and especially the past 2.5 years. You better comply with the narrative or else. So the recent social media, not to mention names, you have this war, this social media. Social media is being weaponized. And you have people using social media to slam dunk people, and it's like, but it's being used politically. It's not just someone, you know, two friends or something, you know, two neighbors, and so and so says such and such, so, you know, back and forth. No, I'm not talking about that. When it's used to influence communities, nations, corporations, that's what I'm talking about. And so you had right now, the past month, yeah, I think it started like a month ago, someone said something. And now it's like an apology. And because someone may have certain economics, they want to cut funds. And then lo and behold, it happened again. Another person. This other person put up something on social media. They never said anything. They just put up a photo of, you know, a cover of something, a photo of a particular cover. I thought it was a book, but it is a book. There is a book, but it's also coming about a movie. It was just a link to it or something like that. It was just on their social media. And they're being vilified. And the person explained themselves. I said, wow. And I realized what some people on social media are doing. This weaponization. And it's like, if someone doesn't like something, and just, you know, it's not something of something sexual, you know, showing something, you know, genitalia, anything like that, you know, or someone being murdered, nothing like that. And all the stuff where I live in New York City, and you see a lot of things that I find extremely offensive. But those people have right to put up whatever. I can't escape this planet. It is. They have rights to show, to express themselves, right? But some people seem to feel that they have more rights than other people. That's what I feel like. That some people are saying that they have more rights than everybody else, and that their poo-poo don't stink, but that they can defecate on other people. And then when you expose it, they'll say, "Oh, it's your imagination. Oh, you just a hater." Wow. Yeah, it's a reverse psychology. This whole world, I can't. It's hard for me to really understand this foolery that I see. Adults, little children don't act this foolish. I'm seeing grown adults trying to convince me that it's raining outside when I just saw you spit in my eye. And it has to stop. Yeah, this second person, they want the person to apologize. And they already spoke and clarified themselves, you know, explained themselves. That's not enough. So they want to squeeze them financially. That's the first attack. They want to squeeze your finances. First the apology, and if that's not enough, then they squeeze out money, find you, and then slander your name. And it's interesting that these two people that are being um, targeted, I just think it's something that it's by all chances, these two people, um, similar in many ways, but yet very different, but the same type of outcome. And what it's telling me is that, wow, why is this happening to these two? Um, Smokescreen, yes. Um, the chocolate sauce out there, the chocolate sauce that's on your plate, they're making it an example. What they feel about this chocolate sauce that's put over your food, you know. They don't want the chocolate the chocolate sauce over their ice cream. They benefited with the chocolate and the ice cream. They pair well together. But now they say, this chocolate sauce is getting a little stale on me, and they don't want anybody else to consume this chocolate sauce. Well, it's okay if you don't like chocolate sauce. You liked it before, you benefited from it, but now you're going to say there's sour grapes. And I don't understand that. It's okay to not want chocolate sauce anymore. Just go somewhere else and buy something that you like. Like myself, if I don't like something, I go somewhere else. But this is not what's happening. They want everybody to believe what they believe with this new chocolate sauce. They're telling you, hey, don't use this chocolate sauce anymore. Use another flavor. I don't like people telling me what sauce I am to consume, or touch, or taste. We all have a right to like what we like. And if you don't like it, hey, just change the channel, turn the page, whatever. Or turn your eyes, close your eyes. But that's not what's happening now in this social arena. So, yeah, I think it's a smoke screen. It's a smoke screen, and they love to use chocolate sauce to cover over your meal so you can't see what's underneath. People, remember, yeah, chocolate sauce is nice. Um, but look, sometimes people might use a lot of chocolate sauce on things to cover the flavor of something else because what's underneath is stale. But they want you to think, hey, there's something wrong with the chocolate sauce. No, you're just using a lot of the chocolate sauce right now because there's something stale underneath that you don't want people to see, taste, to perceive. And this chocolate sauce gets a bad rap. There's nothing wrong in itself, chocolate sauce, fudge. There's nothing really innately wrong with it. If you're allergic to it, hey, don't consume it then. So it's amazing though that you know this chocolate sauce has been promoted. The person just wanted to add some nuts over the chocolate sauce, just for your those like textures, and this was an offense. These nuts or coconut that was sprinkled on top of this fudge, this chocolate sauce. And but it's interesting. The store that was selling it, the Sunday, it had listed all these different flavors that you can have, that you can choose. You don't even have to buy anything. You can walk into the store, just see what they have, and leave. But the person is being vilified because of the chocolate sauce. And if the person having the chocolate sauce thought it would be nice to have a little nuts on top of it. But they're condemning the person, the chocolate, for the toasted nuts, toasted almonds. They had no ill intent for those people who have allergies to the almonds. They had no, because again, it's a store that's for your enjoyment. But because say, hey, you can have nuts on your Sunday, and someone was just walking by hearing you talk about the nuts that they thought might be interesting. They weren't forcing anybody to consume it. It was just there. Hey, those who want some, hey, you sprinkle some of the nuts on your Sunday. And these people who were walking by the store heard, and they want to boycott. But they're boycotting the chocolate sauce. But they're not boycotting the store. And that's what I find very interesting in this story. That someone doesn't like the almonds or whatever topping on your chocolate sauce. So they are condemning the chocolate sauce, which is just a neutral thing. They meant no harm or ill will, just for like-minded people. Again, it's a free store. You can walk in, you can walk around the store, whatever. But they decided to look at it. They're walking around spying, listening to other people's conversations, even though it's not addressed to them. And they condemn you for talking to people that love your chocolate sauce. But the person who was hosting the store, they can sell any product there, any of the nuts, the cherries, the coconut, all different flavors of ice cream. And it's free to go in. You don't even have to buy anything, just walk out. But a lot of traction is happening, and they're trying to remove the chocolate sauce because of walnuts or the toasted almond, the peanuts, the coconut. And they're condemning this innocent chocolate sauce that everybody likes to eat at this store. And they're condemning this chocolate sauce. But they're not condemning the store that's hosting the chocolate sauce, who's selling the peanuts, the almonds, the coconut, the cherries. Nothing like that is happening. So I'm confused. What do you have against this chocolate sauce? Maybe this person is biased against this chocolate sauce. Maybe it's jealous of its thickness, its richness, its popularity. And this person that's walking by this store is jealous because it's a different sauce. Well, maybe their sauce is a little bit too stale, and maybe that's the problem. Have some ingenuity. Be creative. You could be any sauce you want to be. Find out what people like, or find out what people don't like about your sauce, and change it. You know? Change your recipe. If over the years, the millennium, and you're getting the same results over your sauce, why don't you change your sauce? Find out what's wrong with your sauce and change it, so people can come in and consume or not consume, but instead you're busy with other people's sauce. People love their sauce and they're going to buy it. Now you're telling people they shouldn't buy that chocolate sauce because of these peanuts and almonds. And you don't want people to consume those peanuts and almonds. Wow. So what is it really about? You're not addressing the store that's selling the desserts. They sell many desserts at that store, including those peanuts. But because someone, likes, it's that chocolate sauce, and they thought it'd be nice to let people know, hey, you can put this on your chocolate sauce. And you said no, and you want to control it. Why are you so interested in controlling what people eat? You have a right to choose what you want to eat, and nobody else is doing that to you. The store is deemed innocent and not criticized. And that I ponder on this morning. What's really going on? And as I tell the story about the the dessert store, um, you know, as I mentioned, someone's just walking past the store. That store's been there a long time, and those people in that was passing by the store, they know that they have nuts of all types, cherries, and all different types of sauces. Also, it's been there for years. But now these particular nuts. This was like a special nut. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Yes, the store sells nuts for its desserts, for your consumption, for your amusement. But yeah, this was a special nut, an exotic nut. But it's pretty much the same as the other nuts. Maybe it's just more a little, rare. And they just thought, hey, try something new for your dessert. So you have people that walk by these stores and want to know what's the new trends out. And they want to be able to dictate their approval over these new nuts that are being distributed. And it has to be to their liking. So you have people who walk about and act as watchers over you. And they want to judge you. They want you to apologize for talking about, hey, there are different nuts you can put on your desserts. All different things. This was a new product. Okay, it's relatively new, but it's out there. But the real issue is who's telling the story. And it's something about this chocolate sauce that is really the issue. If it was a strawberry sauce, um, vanilla sauce, what other chocolate? A creme brulee sauce, it would not be an issue. There's something about this chocolate sauce that's really triggering this person that's just walking by the store. The person's always walked by that store. For years they walked by this dessert store, and they never had a problem. And this what leads into my story about veterans, and I'm a veteran. The veterans too. It's something that's going on. The veterans, when you go to a veteran, the certain institutions, healthcare, it's just my opinion about things that I see or experience. And multiple people have shared me their stories. And again, you have some wonderful practitioners, wonderful staff members of these places that assist veterans' health care. Just like you have people who like to walk by these stores that have desserts and things like that for your amusement, you also have people like that who go around these healthcare with that service the veteran. And you know what else? Like in New York City, there are a lot of chocolate lovers. People who identify being this chocolate sauce and caramel. And they all seem to get along. But like the dessert store, you have someone that's likes to walk around incognito, and they want to read your personal story, and then they judge you. This is a biggie that I perceive. You think you're going in there, chocolate sauce and caramels for just an innocent thing, for your personal wellness. But there are people that want to now determine what type of care you have. Isn't it your right as, what do you call patient's rights? You have your right of what type of care you receive. And it's your right to reject medical care. You say, I choose not this. And also, you could reject your physician. You say, you are no longer my physician. Get me another physician. That is your right. But really, you have people that walk around and they read your personal, um, your documents, your file. It just hit me when I was speaking about the chocolate sauce story. The store that sells these desserts and things for your amusement and sensations. And I realized, it just clicked. The same thing is happening there. It is shocking. You have people who are um, like special age, like a watcher. Someone goes around, and even the type of people they have in there is changing. I've been going there for over 20 years. Oh no, for over 20 years. And now it's really, really um, changing. I said, wow. It's really interesting. And again, there's some fabulous people that work there. Fabulous people that work there. People of integrity of the highest kind. But wow. What I'm seeing, it just clicked, and I said, oh my goodness. And what the perception that some people might think is that they want to see who's utilizing these facilities. And, again, they're just going in for medical care. Right? It's their right as a veteran, honorable, honorably served. You can go in. But you have people who want to get into your business, go into files that they have no real right to go through. And then they judge you. What are they doing with this information? People and veterans who are out there, you better start thinking, what is really, really going on in these places? Again, many of the people are decent professionals. You need them, go to them. Start observing, though, what might be perceived by some people of what may be happening. Yet people who work in there, inside, who are there to screen who's in there. They're looking for something about certain people. And then they go and have their um, secret meetings. And that is the cream on the top. It's amazing. Amazing. Yeah. That's what just clicked. This awareness. And I hope this is just a fanciful belief that, there's not no truth in it. But it's amazing if it is true. Yeah. When you think you're just going in for X, Y, and Z, you're going through your records, you wonder why they're going through that record. You have an appointment with your foot, but they talk about going in things about something else unrelated. And then you notice that their behavior towards you changes. Wow. Yeah, things are related to each other, I think. Different institution, but the same source on top of it. Some people think they can hide their activities by changing the source. Think changing the source would change the flavor of what's underneath. But what's underneath is very pungent and overwhelming. And no matter what source you have, no matter what deflection you have, your chocolate sauce been around a long time, innocent, but now it's used as a camouflage to hide the pungent, nasty taste of the food underneath. Yes. I hope you people understand my story. And you veterans out there, I hope you understand my story. Let me know by, you can email me or write your comments in the bottom. Let me know what you think. Yes, I see I have a visitor, a viewer. Good morning, viewer. Good morning. I hope you are doing well. Yes, it's after 6:30 in the morning. Yeah, my window's open and so it's not too cold out there. Guess the perfect day for running. Yes, today's the New York City Marathon. Yeah, I wanna. Yeah, I won't be going there today. It's like a rat race down there. Yeah, last year I went down there. Yeah, you can't enter into the park. There is a barricade, but you could be across the street from it, and you can watch the runners. Yeah, but I won't do that this year. Yeah, I think I want to go out somewhere else. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, but the world is a very small place, and there's a lot of overlapping people. And so when you walk in life and you start seeing similar themes, it's because yes, there are similar things. There's a lot of overlapping spillage going over, all over the place. Yeah, it's not your imagination. Things are associated with other things, and oftentimes you are perceiving correctly, but they want you to think it's just your imagination, or maybe you ate something that disagreed with you. You know, go by your instincts, go by what's in your heart. It's usually right. Okay? Yeah. So today's just another day, and yeah, let's talk about that that store that sells all that those desserts and that chocolate sauce that's been there all these years, and they just reckon, the chocolates are just recommended to put some new nuts on the dessert, and someone didn't like it, and you find that even in places like the VA hospitals and certain medical places, and again you have top professionals that could work in these places, but there's that unforeseen individual that is walking about to see if you like those nuts. They want to know what you're about. And they get in your business and then mistreat you after. Yeah. And a lot of these people, these social engineers, see, they love to nosy around. They're not veterans. In fact, they have everybody else fight their wars but themselves. They butt in people's business, get in your business. I'm on this side and they're on the. Somehow they always want to get into your business. You say nothing about their family or their friends or whatever. You don't get into their monies, but somehow they get into your business and try to bully you around and telling you you're not supposed to eat these special exotic nuts on your dessert. But yet they can do what they select who not to consume. Yeah, the store that's hosting it, they're not targeted. Who's making all the money off of the sale of these nuts, these exotic nuts? It wasn't a problem for the store to sell these nuts to the chocolate sauce, who just recommended, hey, this is some nice nuts. It's new. Hey, try some. But they're not having it. These social spies upon your life. I hope one day that they really get outed and publicly humiliated. That's what I wish. And hopefully that they could repent of their wicked ways. See, I believe, give people a chance. Sometimes people just grew up in a bad household or something, or trauma, and they just need a little love and care. And they come around. So I want to give that benefit of the doubt. And some people are lost cause. So thank you again for listening to my Sunday morning special. Yes, enjoy your life. Enjoy the chocolate sauces that you eat, that you consume, the desserts that you consume, the people that you talk to. Yes, you have a right to consume, to befriend whoever you want to talk to, whatever what you want to eat at your own domain. That is your right. So thank you again. Peace, love, joy, and harmony to all who listen to this live stream, and for all humanity. Peace, love, joy to us all. Take care and enjoy your day. Bye bye.